Okay, time is 14:59 on Wednesday the 14th of October 2020. This will be the 1500 hours Northern train service from Sheffield to Lincoln Central. Yesterday, a DC Rail Class 60 failed at Grantham and spent 9 hours there waiting for recovery. The recovery unit came off of Wembley, the long way, like through Nottingham and everything. Eventually got to Grantham like around, what, 4 o'clock I think it was. Made it into Boston 600 minutes late. The return run had to be retimed on its way to Wilston. So the original train for DC Rail yesterday for Boston sat at Grantham for basically 9 hours. It's kind of like the DC Rail failure over at Collingham last year, or whenever it was. That train was sat there for 6 hours. So I don't quite know where they coupled the unit on. Maybe they spun it at Swindon on the emergency crossover that needed to be clamped in place. One day we'll end up fucking seeing it. Also yesterday was 4 isolated incidents on the East Coast Main Line, fatality at Stevenage, track issue outside Newark, wire damage at Berwick, and something else appeared late evening, and this morning we started with the points failure at Welling Garden City. I do see one day in the near future the whole rail network is going to go into total meltdown. It's inevitable. 3-4 problems on the core piece of the main line yesterday. Today there's 2 cars on the line, one on the line at Stirling Station, the other on the line at Fort William Station. So if that's not a sign of things to come, I don't know what is. Here's a calf. One 95023. Didn't sound too good, doesn't sound like something broke. Okay, time is 15:06. This will be the 15:07 East Midlands Railway service from Doncaster to Lincoln Central. They're solely formed of 2 carriage units, although this could be a 153 pair because they are back on Lincoln Doncaster runs again. At least till the end of the year. Unless CMR gets their arse into gear and does what Transport for Wales has and overhauls them. Although I've heard from one of the local community rail groups from Highcombe, there'll be no further franchise changes unless the current holders across the network confirm to Department for Transport they wish to continue running such lines. Otherwise, in January 2021, those operators that haven't said they wish to continue yet will go straight into government hands, no questions. If Abellio says, yes, we want to keep the Midlands route, then all of these intermediate stations like Highcombe, Collingham are likely to gain ticket vending machines and somehow Wi-Fi installed. I don't get that last one, but there we go. So I came from the latest meeting with East Midlands Railway anyway. And the Department for Transport, if operators don't say by the end of December they wish to continue running their franchises will go directly to the government and could fall apart even quicker than LNER did in the first few weeks. And even more so than Transport for London Rail is at the minute. That's horrific. Government runs the whole thing. Let's see what ends up happening. Currently we are in restricted measures operator wise, but if they don't say yes, it's only going to get worse. Here's an old Abellio unit from Great Wrangler 156917 to Lincoln Central. And we're staying for the next one. The next train's the 1514 DB Cargo Service from Peterborough Locomotive Inspection Point to Belmont Down Yard, which obviously is some sort of swap out. Yeah, if by the end of December operators haven't said we wish to continue running such and such lines, that's basically, you can say goodbye to on time, you can say goodbye to your train running. And the service levels we're seeing now are probably going to decrease. Because, you know, we're in recession, we're printing more money than we're bringing back in. And that's not going to clear up anytime soon. It's like the Wall Street crash all over again. This time in Britain. Whilst we're still fighting a pandemic which is going to last at least another 3 years. Although, from next Monday, Ireland, or even Northern Ireland, will enter a complete 4-week circuit breaker shutdown. Britain itself, Blowjob don't want to say anything, so we're all fucked. I see the train, so I've moved up. It's a 66 by the looks of it on the camera. I can't tell in real life yet. Yeah, it is. Be on his own. It just shows how fucked we are, really. Our franchises are on hold at the moment, and the managing body's got to say they wish to continue running each single one. If not, just fully in government hands, and that could make things even worse. It could make yesterday's East Coast Mainline shambles with 3 incidents in 3 different spots become a reality every single bloody day. 66147 to Belmont.